Alright, well, if you have a 93 to 2002, I think, or '04 or something, Ford van, Econoline E150, E250, E350, your bulbs occasionally burn out in your dashboard and in your heater control. What you basically got to do is there's a trim ring that goes around the whole thing, and there'll be a few screws along the bottom. You take them screws out, and the plastic piece pops out. There's little clips. You gotta pop that all out, disconnect your cigarette lighter. You gotta unscrew your headlight knob, which is a flange that screws on, and then there's a little metal clip in the knob itself. I don't know if you can see it, but little metal clip down there. You gotta stick a little screwdriver thing in there, pry that back, and then it pulls off the shaft. And once you have that out, you can pull your trim piece here, a little trim piece. And once you get your trim out, there's going to be 4 screws that hold the gauge cluster in. There's going to be one here, there, 4 around. And you want to pull that out, and you want to work the gauge cluster back enough to where you can just get your hand underneath here. And be careful not to mess up your shift indicator cable, as it will be borderline braking, so you want to be delicate with that. And basically, you got to do it all by feel. You stick your hand back there, and you can feel these little twist-in T10 light sockets. I'm going to take one out that I already did. As you can see, it got dull and bright. And I do it by feel. You could try to disconnect the shift lever, but then you got to take the column apart and everything. It's a real pain in the ass. And this is what you have in there. Get that to focus. Come on, focus. There you go. This is what's in there. They twist and lock. And what I had in there was a regular bulb. I upgraded them to LEDs. They just push in and out real easy. And you just basically got to work your hand back in under there. I would say if you have fat hands or whatnot, this won't be achievable. But lucky for me, I have skinny hands. I've done it before. It's not too bad, but the first time you're doing it, it's a pain in the ass. See, it locked it in. See, dull, dim. And there is basically under there, you have one for this side that goes in the center, one for this side that goes in the center, and then 3 on your speedometer. You have one around the 45, you have one at the 5, and you have one at the 85. So you can use that as a reference. And also down here are all your indicator lights, which you have your directionals. I also have LEDs in there too. You have your directionals, your check engine light, ABS light, everything. And that's pretty much it. And then behind here, there's just one of them that's on a T10 light socket. You take the 3 screws out, 1, 2, 3, pop that forward. This one's a lot easier to do. You untwist the socket. There's a socket back there with 1 wire in it. Put a new bulb in and you're good to go. And that's pretty much it. And basically, you just got to pop all this stuff back in and put the screws on. If I can get the video to stop.